As you all know, South Africans are hunting down other blacks that are living in South Africa.
In Nigeria, the government of Nigeria have...
I'm not from Nigeria, I speak English.
And I'm talking about other African nationalities, especially the Africans that are from the west part of Africa.
I'm speaking English.
Yeah, I'm from Malawi, I'm a visitor here.
Yes.
Talking about Ghanaians, Nigerians, Ivorians, they are just hunting them down.
Yes.
And you have papers?
Yes, I got.
Where?
Are you a police?
I am.
Are you a police?
Oh,
Show me ID.
I want to hear you say thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, President.
Thank you for what?
Thank you for what?
Malawi's government has steadily taken their people home. Zimbabweans are steadily taking their people home. Mozambicans are steadily taking their people home.
Hello guys, welcome back to Escalating TV. Now, in today's video, we're going to deliberate on what is going on in South Africa, how the Nigerian federal government have abandoned the Nigerians in South Africa, leaving them with the South African mob to prey on them. The Nigerians in South Africa have been stranded. They have been calling out our leaders, and our leaders seems not to be concerned. In their mind, we have not taken care of the Nigerians that are being marginalized, are being killed in the forest. We are talking about rescuing you in South Africa. Now, I want you guys to watch how the Nigerian government are turning evacuation into politics. Campaign. Oh, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the best. You are the... They said if you do not campaign for Bola Ahmed Tinubu in South Africa, you will not be repatriated back to your country. That is the current situation we are facing right now. Thank God Nigerians are resisting. But before then, I want you guys to watch this particular video that spiked reaction on the social nets. We'll be right back.
I want to hear you say thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President.
We see the good thing you're doing.
We see the good thing you are doing.
And we are just pleading to fast track it.
And we're just pleading to fast track it.
Now that is a valid message.
You listen to what she said. She's saying that you must thank Bola Ahmed Tinubu for doing what he was elected to do in the first place. Protect the life of Nigerians and their property. Nigerians are in troubles in another country. The president is saying that you should thank me first before you do. But I want you guys to listen to the reaction of Nigerians in the street of South Africa on what they said. Why should we thank president for what the South Africans are doing to us in their country? I want you guys to watch the reaction.
I tell Mr. President, thank you.
Thank you, President.
Thank you for what?
Thank you for what?
Malawi's government has steadily taken their people home. Zimbabweans are steadily taking their people home. Mozambicans are steadily taking their people home. Our people are asked to leave their homes and come here to be lifted. They sold the little things they have. Their house rent here is monthly. It's not like Nigeria where you pay yearly. They pay house rent here monthly. And so people have told their landlord, bye-bye, I'm not renewing my rent. And they have moved, only to be stranded here. And then you are telling us to thank the government of Nigeria. Why would we thank Mr. Tinubu?
Thank you, President. For what?
For what? They ask people to come out. Even if you have not asked Nigerians to come out, we will find our way.
Yeah.
But you ask us to come out on winter, women and children on winter, and they are here stranded. And the politicians are there in Nigeria,
guys.
arguing and satisfying themselves. And these people are left here with no hope. And you are telling us to tell Mr. President, thank you. What are we thanking you for? We sent you to go and do the job there. And if you feel that you can't do the job, resign. So that somebody who can do the job will fix Nigeria.
Yeah.
A small country like South Africa is holding us ransom because our government does not know what they want. So if Tinubu cannot fix Nigeria, which we have seen, he can't fix Nigeria at home, he cannot help Nigeria in the diaspora. So why do we say we have a government? Then he should resign and allow people who can be able to, because he begged to apply. He said, please elect me and I'm going to save Nigeria. You are elected and you are doing nothing.
Nothing.
Plane that has been arranged and people have left their home. Then we are stranded here and you are telling us to thank you for making us to be stranded. Whereas other African countries are already taking their people home.
We are going home.
Nigerian government offer us flight ticket to go home. Then we come from far place, 12 hours drive. Then we come here. This is last screening of this week. So they asked us to come here today. Then we are here since morning. No one is there to attend to us. And this is going to 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, they are going to close. And when they close, they're going to tell us to come tomorrow. So those people that come from far place, how are they going to do themselves? I don't have anywhere to sleep here. I don't have any other money. The money I have is the only money that I used to go beg. But now I don't know what is happening. Look at the time now, after 2. I was here since 7 o'clock in the morning. Please, you people should help us. Since morning we haven't eaten anything. We are suffering here. Please, we are begging, we are pleading. Help us.
Actually, most of us came here 5:30, 6 o'clock. We have not been attended to. And this is unfair. I'm appealing to the people concerned that should try to help us out of this our hopeless predicament. Because every one of us here are anxious to go back home safely because of the political environment of in this country. We are not safe. Frankly speaking, we are not safe.
People are stranded, sleeping on the street. Even so many of them are sick. When I went inside there, so many of them inside there are sick because of the situation. Even right now, to see food to eat is difficult. If not, some of the pastors, like the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria here in South Africa, have come with their food and some other organization to make sure that these people have food. The government cannot even provide food for the people that are stranded in the High Commission here. It's so embarrassing. It's so shameful that the government of Nigeria are irresponsible. I don't know what to say about it, but the Nigerian government are incompetent about the citizen. There is no reason. They are promising us today. If I send you the flight, they send there. They said us on the 5th. So many times they have failing. When they said whatever, they failed. So they have promised.
My grievances is a lot. If I can start my grievances, it will not finish today. My grievances, let me lay my grievances from Nigeria. Nigeria is a country that the world is supposed to come to. Who is South Africa for us to come here and be called for the quarry? Nigeria is the biggest country in Africa. But one problem with Nigeria is corruption, tribalism. That is why we left our country to this country. We are not supposed to come to this country. South Africa is supposed to come to Nigeria to work for us. You know, me, I'm a graduate. I studied sociology. So, but there is no way. The country is still on what I don't know. That is why we are in this country, suffering. I like what the present administration of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, did. For the first time, he tried to evacuate Nigerians in this type of problem. But look at what is happening. The first flight gone. The second flight was suspended without any valid reason. Nothing. Look at people are inside suffering. People left their properties. People sell everything they have. People are here suffering. We are coming every day to know what is happening. So we are here today to protest, to know why the minister is supposed to address us, or the commission, any one of them in the authority is supposed to address us, to tell us what happened. There is no reasonable feast date. We only hear they should evacuate us on 30th. That is not an English. I know English. They should give us a reasonable date that we will be evacuated. You see my mouth, I've been attacked. Our lives are not safe here anymore.
They're here actually to appeal to the Nigerian government, to appeal to the people in the authority. As you will recall, Nigerian government, through the foreign minister, made a press release that 5 flights was approved to airlift Nigerians that are stranded. Given this announcement, most Nigerians voluntarily registered to be repatriated. As you know, only 1 flight left. The question is, when is the second batch? When is the third batch? When is the fourth batch? We were promised that the second batch will be here on the 15th of June. 15th has come and left. People were made to be destitute. Wasn't off. Nigerians are now sleeping on the street. Their documents has been cancelled as a result of that registration. So we are.
Move beyond criticism. other nationality are now mocking Nigerians, the way the Nigerian government are doing. Because I know for sure that everything that have to do with this country, Nigeria, their own must be different. You see the way Ghana and other countries went there to evacuate their citizens. Nigerians have been stranded. They said they want to evacuate these people. They drove 12 hours journey to where they said they want to evacuate these people. But they left and abandoned them there. Now, I want you guys to watch this particular video on how they are mocking Nigeria.
In Nigeria, the government of Nigeria says, well, Nigerians in South Africa, if you want to come home, don't expect government to do what Ghana has done. They are not taking any plane and putting Nigerians in and bringing them to Ghana, to Nigeria, as we have done. It's a find your way yourself and get back to Nigeria. Don't expect Nigeria to do what Ghana has done. That's what the government of Nigeria is saying. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us.
It is not just this particular video. I also want you guys to watch how the DC News cover some event on how Nigerians are stranded in South Africa.
Nigerian nationals living in South Africa are urgently calling on their government to evacuate them before June 30, the date set by anti-foreigner groups demanding all undocumented migrants leave the country. President Cyril Ramaphosa has dismissed the deadline as not an official government position. However, South Africa's police service says it is preparing to maintain law and order amid fears the ultimatum could trigger unrest. DW's Tuso Kumalo brings us more from Pretoria.
Nigerian nationals at the High Commission accuse both the mission and their government of dragging their feet on repatriation, despite what they describe as imminent threats to their safety if they remain in South Africa. Among them are individuals who have already registered for repatriation, but say their flights were cancelled without a clear explanation.
Government of Nigeria, we need your help. We want to go. We are tired of this country, South Africa. We are stranded. We need your help. We call for your intervention. Please.
Some said they had already sold all their belongings and vacated their rented homes, only to be told that their departure had been delayed indefinitely. Others have arrived at the High Commission with their families and luggage, saying they now have nowhere else to go.
We are scared because the deadline is already very close. The deadline is on the June 30th and everybody is stressed. And even myself, I'm scared too.
The Nigerian Citizens Association South Africa is calling on the Nigerian government to immediately provide the resources needed to bring its nationals home.
You imagine the situation. Some sold their properties, some moved out from where they are renting, some traveled from far provinces to come here, only to arrive here and then they received the news. So they were stranded.
The Nigerian High Commission, however, says it is doing everything possible to assist those seeking repatriation. There is extreme panic amongst immigrants in South Africa ahead of the June 30 deadline announced by anti-immigrant groups. More than 10,000 Malawians have fled their homes across KwaZulu-Natal province, many living in the open for over 2 weeks. Several countries, including Ghana, Zimbabwe, and Mozambique, have already begun repatriating their nationals in dozens of buses.
If you watch all of this video, it will grieve your heart that Nigerians are marginalized in their own country. When they travel out of the country, when they know that there is no hope for them in their country, go and seek for greener pastures, they are also marginalized, brutalized, and all kinds of things are done to Nigeria simply because of their elites. Now, the Nigerian government that could not protect the life of the Nigerians in their country is what these people are calling to rescue them. Now, I want you guys to watch what VDM said in all of this. We'll be right back.
As you all know, South Africans are hunting down other blacks that are living in South Africa. They are taking your jobs. If you are going to put that in perspective, it only means that you didn't even put effort in building your country. Other nationalities, other black African nationalities built that country for you. You should be grateful to them. Honestly, you should be grateful to them. But again, it is your country. So I understand. But what are you trying to teach the generation that are unborn? That if they cannot get what they want, they should unalive people. Is that the kind of nation you people want to build in South Africa? The mentality over here in Nigeria is hustle. Left, right, and center, they tell you to hustle. But instead of you people to start building a generation that work hard, instead, you are unaliving your brothers. Because according to you, they are taking your jobs and they are taking your women. It's not news. Even South African girls that come to Nigeria, A lot of them, they'll say, oh, connect me to a rich Nigerian man. They know how to take care of women. Even some of them that are not even money conscious, they say that Nigerian men know how to love women more. It's not our fault that we pay attention to women. And it's not our fault that we have better dicks. It's not. It's not our fault that we have better dicks. It's not. But imagine the reason why you are unaliving your brothers. And in that same South Africa, the people that are in control of the country are the whites. I'm not saying you should go and attack the whites. I'm saying whatever condition you are in right now, it is your fault. But yeah, if you want people to leave your country, I mean, there's a way to do it. But Africa is for Africans. Nigeria is even called Nigeria. Ghana is called Ghana. You are actually one of the only people, one of the few that have Africa in their name. So you are the least people that are supposed to be doing this. But yeah, if that is what you want, it is what it is. You people did it in 2019 or 2018, the one that I witnessed first, the first xenophobia attack. That claimed the life of a lot of Nigerians. Me in particular, I've told myself that I'll never go to that country in my life. They say never, but from the South Africa I see now, it's not a country I will ever go in my life. Because what am I going there to learn? There's no competition. People going to, Chinese people cannot say people should leave their country because they are taking their jobs. Because that's not the mentality. The Chinese are nation builders. They can't say the Japanese are taking their jobs. Or the other people that look like them, their cousins, the North Koreans. They can't say these people are taking their jobs. Because they are all building their nations. Are there other nationalities in China? Yes, they are. But you don't go fit charge Chinese man. It's a shame, honestly. Is that the kind of nation you build? It's a shame. But yeah, again, this is a wake-up call to other African countries living in South Africa. There's one thing South Africans are saying that I will not take away, is when they say go and build your own country. And it is a shame to our leaders. Because ordinarily, a nation that is as blessed as Nigeria, we're not supposed to go South Africa, go to find work, or go to find greener pastures. It's because we are cursed with bad leaders. The likes of Tinubu, the likes of Buhari that left, even Goodluck self. We are cursed. We are cursed with terrible governors, terrible House of Rep members, terrible senators, terrible lawmakers. Nigeria for the function. Do you know how blessed Nigeria is? Do you know how blessed Nigeria is? We don't even forget 24-hour power. 24 hours electricity. Do you know what it will do in this Nigeria? It's going to boost productivity. A lot of ideas would have come to light, but people don't even get lights to bring the ideas to light. It's because we are cursed with bad leaders. That's why people go to South Africa to go and see greener pasture. Everything in South Africa, Nigeria can do 10 times more. But yeah, we have terrible leaders. We are terrible leaders. That's just the problem. We're supposed to be like Dubai. We get oil, we get gold. We have more natural resources than South Africa. Now, to South Africa, your people come here, we don't treat them bad. You have companies here, you have DSTV, you have MTN here. We don't treat them bad. Nigeria is a country that is welcoming. We are very, very welcoming. Hospitality, give it to us. We respect other nationalities. That's quite unfortunate. It's not our fault that we are hustlers. It's not our fault that we can flip 10 naira to 50 naira. Or, what's the name of that, rands? It's not our fault that we can flip 10 rands to 5 million rands. It's not our fault. Now, that's by the way. Number two, Nigerians. When you go to Rome, you act like Romans. Sometimes, when they go other countries, they over the show and safe. But that still doesn't mean that they should be unaliving us. Now you are stopping Nigerians from accessing healthcare. It's not fair. Mandela will cry. Mandela will cry. Mandela is somebody that is celebrated in all over Africa. Nobody said he's a South African man. He should not be celebrated or to be respected. it is what it is. I'm not going to blame you all. I will blame the African leaders, the Nigerian leaders. That's just what we narrow it down to. It's them. It's them. But South Africa, you have a problem. Anyways, peace and love to my brothers and sisters in South Africa. Please, if you have any property there, you can sell it. Even if you don't want to come Nigeria, because Nigeria no good. You can sell what you have in South Africa and come Nigeria to invest, and your investment will just go under the carpets because of this kind of bad economy we'll get and the bad leaders that are out there. If you can go find another place to invest. But please, my advice to Nigerians, please leave them in that country. Because of how lazy South Africans are, they will bring that country down by themselves. The people that are living there, other nationalities, are the ones keeping that country where it is safe. Ordinarily, they'll be happy becoming modern-day slaves to the white people where they for that country. They'll be very happy to become modern slaves to the whites. That's just the truth. Anyways, to the Nigerians, want to stay safe, my advice is come back to Nigeria or relocate somewhere else.
For me, the Nigerian government are only waiting for one thing. You know, during that war that happened in Sudan, it was Peace that evacuate. Volunteer is plane to evacuate these people. The other one that happened was Peace. They are also waiting because once they know that the people that are there are Ogeshuku, Chukwudi, Ifeanyi, Asiegbu, all those people, they will never want to do it. They will be looking for a way to embezzle and shop money. They will be looking for an unreasonable amount of money to embezzle. You will hear Bola Ahmed Tinubu took loan to rescue Nigeria in South Africa when whatever $1 trillion. That's what they are trying to do now. Because I don't see any reason for you to say, okay, Nigeria flights go there, evacuate these people as long as you have passports and you can come back to your country. But no, you see what is going on. And these people are telling us, you are taking our women, you are taking our job. And these people, on the other hand, anyway, what are your thoughts about the way Nigeria government are handling this xenophobia and afrophobia and these things that is going on in South Africa? And the South African government, on the other hand, is not helping issue. They said after many months of brutalizing, destroying people's shop, the South African president allegedly came out and said, if you are not a police, you don't have right to ask nationality, and you don't have right to do this, and you don't have right to ask people documents, it is not your job, they are African. That word does not carry weight, because if really you want to deal with these people, the first thing you will do is to arrest those people in the streets, those frontliners, and those people that are carrying out this assault on other Africa. But he did not do that. He just say whatever he wants to say, go back to sleep, because they are the ones sponsoring these people.
When this issue arose on the 6th day of March, I wrote a letter to President Cyril Ramaphosa.
Yes.
And my argument was, South Africa is the anchor economy. Mr. President, don't allow vigilantism to be what defines how you deal with illegality. It is true that every country wants to document all visitors who are in their country. But you don't allow half-naked individuals to be running around the streets of Durban or Johannesburg, moving from shop to shop, trying to determine who is documented or who is not documented. And you don't allow them, particularly when you know that they are using derogatory terms. They are telling Africans, leave. When I wrote that letter, I received several letters from South Africans.
Okay.
Some of them were very angry with me, and I responded to each one of them with history. Some of them then apologized. I told them, you cannot be in a position where you are telling everybody to go, and some of you are saying documented, some of you are saying all must go, and you are creating an environment where you instill fear in everybody. You are looting shops and all these. And none of the South African leading politicians, I listened to them, they were trying to justify the unjustifiable. And their claim is that fellow Africans are taking away jobs from them. A complete lie. Fellow Africans are creating jobs for them. If you've gone to South Africa, see individuals from Somalia, from Ethiopia, from Nigeria, from Ghana, from Kenya. They are the ones who are creating jobs where there were no opportunities, or there appear to be no opportunity. They saw them and they are creating jobs. So even if they were not documented, I would regularize them because they are adding value to the economy.
True.
But because, and permit me to say this very painfully, Black South Africans are suffering from what is called the Stockholm Syndrome. They love their tormentors who are white. That is why it is not even xenophobia. A friend of me corrected me. It is afrophobia. It is Africans that they do not want. It is the whites who still control over 70% of their land. It is the whites who run an enclave called Orania, where blacks are not allowed.
I know Orania.
So when you look at it and you see even the very cagey responses by Matemela Cyril Ramaphosa, it is only after 1 month that he's now coming up and making an address, trying to be as diplomatic as you can be. But you can see in his heart of hearts that he is with the men and women in the streets. Because these individuals, through their utterances, have led others to commit murder. 5 Mozambicans dead. They have led others to lose their property. The Ghanaians have taken away or repatriated nearly 300 of them. The Nigerians are saying, and then they are saying that their fellow Africans are criminals. You would imagine that if you took away all the criminals, then South Africa would be heaven without any crime. Yet statistics tell us 90% of those in jail and counting are South African male, which means that they are the ones who are committing the crimes. If there is one odd non-South African who is engaged in this, let them be dealt with in accordance with the law. And my good friend Julius Selo Malema said something with which I agree.
Yes.
They have started going for the foreigners. When they are done with the foreigners, they'll now turn on Veda, on Venda, Pedi, and Songa. And we must remember, during the struggle against apartheid, statistics tell me that anything between 40,000 and 60,000 South Africans were in exile.
Yes.
In Mozambique, in Tanzania, in Zambia, in Kenya. I remember living next to a South African family in Jericho, and they never left. As I speak to you now, it is estimated that nearly 1 million South Africans live outside of South Africa.
Okay.
Acceptable. So when one sees what is happening, this afrophobia, where they are telling us, go and repair your country, and I think some of them have never traveled. And they must imagine that in Africa we live on trees, jumping from branch to branch.
Okay.
Perhaps some of them, we should give them a free tour of Africa, including Nairobi and Dar es Salaam and other places and Abuja, so that they are able to see that we cannot in good nature talk about African integration when we are not working together. South African universities, tourism. I can tell you in the next 2 months, the South African tourism will be hit and hit hard. Those who are taking their children to university in those places will withdraw their children, and they are going to regret it.
Yeah.
But we ought not to do what they are doing. My view, we should not expel them. We should not mistreat them. What we should do is, at their moment of hate, we should show them love. Then they'll be disarmed. Then they'll know that they are in the wrong, hopefully. And then I hope to see that the leaders of these gangs should be arrested and prosecuted. It is only then that I'll know the South African administration is serious.
And specifically, they are targeting Nigeria. I'm telling you the basic facts. Specifically, like this particular guy.
In Nigeria, the government of Nigeria have...
I'm not from Nigeria, I speak English.
I'm speaking English.
Yeah, I'm from Malawi, I'm a visitor here.
Yes, and you have papers?
Yes, I got.
Where?
Are you a police?
I am.
Are you a police?
Oh,
Show me ID.
I'm telling you right now that we are here in Johannesburg and we said we're going to be here for a longest time, no crime to be committed, and we are as peaceful as we are. But the Nigerian government have declared we are against Hamban isikhathele yini manje?
Sesikhathele nina la eSouth Africa.
Umongameli waseNigeria uthe uzonilana ngobhanoyi. Why you doing it in your own country? Why? We are tired and you must know it.
I want to buy things here.
Yes.
Yes. Don't me nonsense. You don't know.
Every word that comes out from these people's mouths across the world is Nigeria, 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 because of your government, because they know they don't value your life. During the time of Obasanjo, this kind of things, I think it wanted to happen. You see how Obasanjo retaliates. Obasanjo, if you have a very worst president, your life means nothing to anybody. Anyway, ensure you subscribe, because you people are not watching my video. Clean the thumbs up. You are taking my views. I love you guys. Peace out.